Yeah, Saskatchewan, I really liked it because when I was there, weekends, instead of wasting time, I like to farm. I started missing farming. I drive towards eastern Saskatchewan, Wadena, the home of Pamela Wallen. I go beyond Wadena, I go to Hudson Bay, Saskatchewan. Or in the old days, they used to call it Hudson Bay Junction. But now they dropped out the junction, just called Hudson Bay, Saskatchewan. And over there, I felt at home because people sound like foreigners. People spoke Polish, they spoke Ukrainian, they spoke Russian, and when they spoke English, they spoke with an accent just like me. And these were local farmers, second, third generation. And so they took me in and they were very friendly. I just drive into a farmer's yard and I say, I'm looking for work. And they asked me, what can you drive? I say, I can drive a swather or a combine or a truck. And they give me a test with a swather without a steering, and I drove it because I had experience. And all of a sudden they say, okay, here's a nice swather. They gave me nice new air conditioning hydrostatic swather, which I used. And then I made a relationship there. I go there and they phone me sometimes, come and work for us. That's how I made extra cash, yeah, to pay my dues in university. I did a lot of experimentation. So when the local farmers, they used to have Ag Canada there a long time ago, and Ag Canada, they had a research station there. They were very much involved in experimentation, looking for the best crops, looking for the best practices of farming that enables farmers to make money. So then Ag Canada downsized and basically moved away with the activities. They used it as a satellite growing area. So the farmers formed their own association that does research. So they were hiring people like me to come and do experimentation for them, solve problems for them, and find answers pertaining to the best way to grow crops in the boreal environment, because the boreal environment is different from the prairies. It's not as resilient in terms of managing fertilizer and other aspects of farming. And of course, the short season requires a lot of information to do things right. So that group was farmer-driven. It wasn't government, it was farmer-driven research association. And they hired me as a research expert. Yeah, so I worked there for 3 years. Yeah, Fort Vermilion, Camrose, we had a good sense of community. Farmers help farmers, you know. Farmers always help farmers. But Fort Vermilion, they were more closer. And when I went there, I was a foreigner in every aspect. They absorb you right in. You are one of them. Maybe that's the concept of living far away from civilization. Maybe it's a survival instinct that is opposite of survival on TV. That when people come in, you just absorb them in and become part of that community. I don't know what it was, but I felt like up north, they took me in right away. And they were very much involved in our lives, and we were very much involved in their lives.